update videos on any AU. It's not easy at all, I tell you, because I've been sitting here for nearly half an hour trying to do this video, and I keep messing it up. Okay, so my Phoenixtale AU. As you're aware, my Phoenixtale AU has already shown you some characters which are not featured in any other AU, starting with, of course, Lumina at the top and Rara at the bottom. So today I'm going to show you some more of the characters from Phoenixtale, as well as explain a couple of things about the characters we currently know about, and some stuff about their timelines. So first of all, at top, we get to meet Lumina. Lumina, of course, was featured in the promo scene on the channel, which you guys really enjoyed. In that promo, we get to see an older Lumina gets to find Jelly Icky in between the worlds, and Lumina tries to return him to another timeline so he'd be safe from the danger that lies within between the timelines. Now, Lumina's true name still has yet really to be revealed. She was given the name Lumina Sans by Toril and Sans in Undertale. Sans actually found Lumina one day by the ruins and took her in. She's not actually blood related to Sans from Undertale. This is two preview scenes. The bottom one actually shows you a little clip sequence right here where Sans admits that he found Lumina in the snow hiding near the entrance. Later on in that page, you let you discover that Toril says how much that the little one reminds her of Sans. Thus, they come up with the name Lumina Sans. It's a bit more extensive, but just to keep the story short, that's how it happened. Now, the character down the bottom is called Rara. You guys first got to see her in some scrapped audio I came across. Now, Rara talks about another AU, a Dark Shadow Phoenixtale, or Dark Phoenixtale, or Shadow Phoenixtale, whatever works for you. She also called it Shadowverse, a much darker version of Phoenixtale, where they live by the rule, it's torture or be tortured. While staying in this AU, Rara's sanity has slowly started to cripple, so she's literally gone insane. Now, Rara is originally from Phoenixtale, the same AU as Lumina, seeing as they are actually twin sisters. They are related. But during the events that happened to Lumina's world, in other words, the time that Lumina is talking about her world shattered that day, that is when she also lost Rara. Again, her name will be actually revealed, and if you think it's Papyrus, you'd be way off. It is nothing like that at all. Rara has actually perked a couple of people's interests, and people have been asking me quite a lot about the cracks in Rara's skull. Now, the cracks on her skull are actually the aftermath of that day when the timeline shattered. Because Rara was present there, she got hurt and ended up in Dark Phoenixtale, where, of course, she ended up the way she was. Now, without giving away too much of the story or what exactly happened with her, while in that timeline, she does get to meet the dark versions of Sans and Papyrus, where things get a bit more interesting. Slowly, her own Phoenix form gets corrupted, along with her mind. Now, Lumina, of course, wants to restore her timeline and get everybody back home, and that includes her sister, Rara. Now, next to that, we got a very first time you ever get to see it, a drawing of none other than Phoenixtale Sans. Not the one that's seen in the Dark Phoenixtale where Rara is at present, but like the nicer one. He's called Emperor Phoenix Sans. Now, in the Phoenixtale AU, Sans actually is the ruler of the universe in general. In other words, of the underground of that timeline. He doesn't quite enjoy it, and you get to see a lot more about those two and their connection to that Sans. Again, I'm not trying to reveal too much about it, but this is the first time you get to see the Phoenix form of one of them. Both Lumina and Rara do have their own Phoenix forms. Rara is a bit of an exception because she has two. Again, don't want to go into too much detail because it would get a bit complex. Now, There's somebody else in this timeline people were curious about because I mentioned her several times. And this, of course, is Gabby the Gaster Blaster. Now, but here is a model I created of Gabby the Gaster Blaster. Now, Gabby the Gaster Blaster is actually a bit more different. When she gets angry, she can take on a full body form. And she can actually talk proper English. She acts like a guide for Lumina. And can sometimes be actually heard in the comic. She has another form as well. And you guys have actually heard her talk in the promo. Though you won't quite recognize her when you see her other form. Now, each of these characters are not what they seem to be. When Lumina is first found by Sans in Undertale, that was not the form that she had. In fact, later on, Sans explains that she is not what she seems to be. She was not a skeleton when she was found. She actually had a different form. The way their kind works is whatever you see before you meet these is what they'll take on the appearance of. So in other words, if they come into contact with a skeleton first, that is the form that you will take, and they will stay in that form, and that'll be the form you see all the time with them. Until they go back into their phoenix forms. It's a way for their kind to actually hide in the timelines itself and not cause too much damage to it. Hopefully this is making sense. Again, very extensive story. As for the designs in general, I kept that each individual character will be colorful, that they will have something that's luminescence, that shines, that glows, that glitters. And yes, the Phoenixtale Sans does do jokes, he does like to be that type of thing, but he can get extremely serious when he needs to be. And he is extremely protective over the two. After the loss of Rara and the event shattering, Sans is still okay. He's actually in between the timelines along where Lumina is. He's just in a different part of the space itself where you will get to meet him. Hopefully that was a bit of a story that you guys kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if it does. Again, I'm not the best person at explaining. My friend on Next was here. He told me full throttle explaining this better than me. Either way, you guys finally get to see what Emperor Phoenix Sans gets to look like. And his brother Papyrus is still there. And you'll probably enjoy his form too. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh yes, there'll be a link below in the description as well to a blog post by Melody Phoenix Feathers. Thank you again for taking the time to watch that video, Melody. For those who are not aware, Melody Phoenix Feather created a AU called Phoenixtale, and unfortunately loads of people thought I was copying Melody when several AUs can actually share the same name. So yes, there will be a link below to that blog, and go show your support to that Phoenixtale AU as well. And I'll see you guys in the next update video. Bye guys, see you next time.